Hi, this is Dag Vinja from Sirius Academy. I want to talk a little bit about this eclipse and this new moon, because the eclipse and the new moon is the same thing. It's actually a sun block, you know. So the moon is going in front of the moon and blocks the sun rays. But here in Norway, it's only particular. And other places in the world, it's total. But anyway, the eclipse is always about the shadows, light, and dark, you know, because it's about either the moon will be blocked or the sun will be blocked, you know, and on the new moons the sun will be blocked always, you know. And today is Wednesday when I'm doing the recording, and on this Monday I was doing my meditations and had a journey, and I was told by my guides that I need a physical release. And I said okay, and I asked okay, where and who will do this, you know. And I got the name, you know. Okay, I have been there before, and I called them pretty much right after. And I was booking a apartment because somebody, I think, in the phone call and that I was calling to this clinic, they actually got a canceling hour. So she tried to give me a time 10 o'clock the day after, on Tuesday, yesterday. But I said no, that's too early, because it's like 2 hours travel for me to get there. So I was talking with the player. Oh, I see that we have cancelled. You can get the appointment 2 o'clock. Okay, then I went there yesterday, and I was meditating at the train there, and doing a lot of healing work that I was told to prepare both on Monday and Tuesday to prepare on this release and this eclipse. And I didn't remember that it was eclipse, you know, before really late Monday evening. Then that's why I'm going there, you know. And this is really affecting to shedding all that you are not, in order to be who I am or who you are. So, but I think all the eclipses are being like this, and pretty much of the life's tasks or the purpose with life is to do this, you know, shedding all the R in your cells, DNA, ancestral lines, whatever that is not you, and be pure and purer. And it's also a very sacred connection between, this is a little bit sideline, and it's a sacred connection between the Virgo and Aquarius. They're both, the Virgo and Aquarius are searching to be cleaner. And if not, the Aquarius hasn't done the work, you know, to be clean, then they will share darkness or shadow stuff, or the shadow stuff will penetrate the system when they are trying to be to share lightness or light, you know. So this is so much about this eclipse, you know. So now I have to warn you. I'm going to talk a little bit about much about lower frequencies. And a friend of me of a Clairvoyant school that I was going to about 3-4 years ago. It's almost 4 years ago. I remember that she told me, you know, oh, Doug, you can't teach away things about dark things, you know, then you are just attracting dark people. And maybe she had right then, but now, everything that I know now, and all the tools that I know now about releasing them and sending back to themselves, you know, back to the source also, maybe. I will not say where I send them right now in this recording. I will tell it in my future courses. So then it's pretty few people that are watching this video and are coming to my courses, because everybody are imprisoned by lower frequencies, you know. We cannot see them physically because they haven't this physical bodies, but they are very etheric, and they are working so much in 4D, so they can read the timelines, and they can predict and see what how we are as persons, and they can trick us so much, give us wrong information, wrong pictures when doing healing. They can programming us, they can giving us ships or opening portals inside us, and pretty much try to use us like little dolls, you know. I don't remember these dolls with these strings, you know, Pinocchio, so you can just use them as they want, and they are actually feeding on us, on our frequency, and on our body light, you know, or they're living on our battery or electromagnetic field, you know. They're also trying to going inside my system when I'm talking about it now, because they really don't like it, you know, at all. So I have to realign, take back my power. So when we're going back to this treatment that I was talking about, that I was having this phone call and ordering this appointment, and when I got there on Tuesday, yesterday, that was yesterday, I was sitting down, chilling, watching some YouTube's videos to soften myself, because I knew that now I'm going deep to my wounds and really heal it, and I have done a lot of that before, a lot, you know. So I'm not that surprised anymore of what is happening to me when it's coming, because I have seen so much bad crap, you know, and shit that I have done in other lifetimes and in parallel lives, you know. But now I know how to collapse them, and how to integrate them, and how to make them undone. I can make them undone, you know. So this I will also offer on my private sessions, if you are interested in how to help you with this, and probably on my future courses or on my future courses I will teach you much of this away, how you can do it yourself. So if this is resonating, please contact me. So when I was sitting there and watching like AGT, you know, I really love American Got Talent, you know, and now I was, yesterday on Tuesday, I was watching very videos that I was guided to by my guides to watch. It was about really light, clear, good talents that really expressed themselves so beautifully and joyfully, and from the really from the heart. So it will open me and soften me more before I went deep inside my own crap that I knew that I was going to shatter in this eclipse, you know. By the way, this next full moon will be a total eclipse here in Norway. It's 8th of November 2022. And this next one, also this eclipse, this full moon that occurs in almost 12 days now, it will hit my Chiron, you know. It's my wounded deep crap, you know. This full moon that will happen in about 12 days, it will happen in 16 degrees Taurus and Scorpio. and I have my Chiron on the 17 degrees Taurus. So this will actually hit my wounded, bam, you know. And this new moon, this solar eclipse that was on Tuesday, yesterday, that was on 2 degrees on in Scorpio, and Venus was also on 2 degrees in Scorpio, and in opposition in Taurus, an asteroid that is called Angel was on 2 degrees. And another asteroid that I will really love to work with is Exion, and that is one that was in 1 degree Capricorn. And the Exion is the grandfather or the father for all the centaurs except Chiron, because Saturn is the father of Chiron. So all the other Chiron except Chiron is very pure, but all the other Centaurus is less pure, and especially Chiron is the grandfather, you know, to the other centaurs, is very impure and is very connected to violence, rape, and pretty much worth bad things, you know. So if you have a very strong Exion, please contact me, or just work deep, you know, into the wound and into the healing part of all that aspects. So Angel, as I understand Angel, the asteroid Angel in the horoscope, it's pretty much about lower frequencies or dark shadow sides that pretends to be light, to trick us, to trick you, and to trick me. So they can pretend, show up, and they can look like angel or whatever, you know, or just to trick you, because they read the timelines. They know exactly the triggers and everything inside your system, so you will believe them, you know. So it's so important to be so pure, so aligned, so tuned, so you know yourself, know thyself. So when I know myself, then I know when I'm not me, if you understand. Because I know my thoughts, I know myself, because I have worked so deep with myself for so many years. So I recognize this is not me. This thought here is not me. For example, in this morning, I can take that later. I will take that later. So I will continue. I was watching these videos, you know. So the angel is very about be aware about shadow sides that pretends and tricks us. And when this is on 2 degrees in Taurus, and the new moon is on 2 degrees Scorpio, 2 degrees is about choices. It's about flow, how everything flows in life. Is it stagnant? If I'm very stubborn, rigid, I don't want to change, you know. I don't want to do this, you know, I want to be this and this and this. Then things not flowing in life, and then things are not flowing inside me. So it's like this sacred give and receive, you know, will not work then if I am too unstable and too rigid, and don't want to change myself, because I am right, I know the best. So that is enough about astrology. So when I was sitting and waiting for my appointment, that was on Tuesday, yesterday, that was starting 2 o'clock. And then I was sitting there and watching my YouTube's video, preparing myself. And this, suddenly a young girl, I don't know her age, maybe 10 years plus minus 1 year, 9, 10, 11 years old, I don't know, just came up, and she was just looking, okay, maybe she is just having appointment soon. And this receptionist wasn't there. So she was just sitting there at least 5 or 10 minutes before she came back, you know, because I was just watching my own YouTube's videos. And I heard that I was talking about she was on the wrong place. She hadn't found the right place, you know, and I was trying to help her to Google the right place because she wasn't from that area. And then I got the message, you know, oh damn, she was in this deep shit ritual, you know. If you have been into this endochrom and deep shit there, what is been doing there, you know, I was warning you. Sorry, but now I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to warn you again, you know. So if you're very psychic, you will probably see a lot of this too, but I have make it undone, you know. So maybe you will not see it. So I was seeing this ritual, you know, that I was in this ritual, and I was actually what I was doing to her. And right before, just a little confirm, you know, before I saw this, I got this suddenly when I understood it, this YouTube commercial came up, you know. It was a commercial about chicken, and about, I think it was tikka masala chicken or something like that. But it was a yellow soup with a lot of chicken, you know, no vegetables at all. And then, oh my god, can it be more confirming like this, you know? I just got the message, but the source just wanted to tell me deeper, hello, this you have to end this now. In this eclipse I will end it forever, for all, and for me and all that was inside that ritual. I have ended a lot of rituals like that before. I thought I was I thought I have make all much of them undone, but this eclipse shows me that it's still something left there, you know. So I was looking at it, some very crap was as hell, and I was making it undone and just taking it out of my body. That is some of the tools I will teach you to. It's a very easy tool on my courses. I will teach the way, and I make it undone, and I was really clean it from my space. And then she was leaving, and at the same time she was leaving, I said, have a nice trip or journey on your way, you know. And she just smiled and she went. So she was so I was told by my guides to be there 2 o'clock to do a healing on myself, and she was also doing the stuff for herself, you know, to show up on the wrong place to get the healing that she needed on her journey. So when I was going inside this treatment, you know, yesterday, this practitioner is so good, giving so much kneels, and I'm also going inside the memories and see them, and I'm healing them, and I'm making it going away from my body at the same time, even is triggering it, because now I know how to do it with my tools. And when he was finished with this, you know, after a little bit of after 30 minutes, you know, and then I said to him, he said, usually I will give you this light treatment, you know, but I have already overloaded you so much today, so I don't want to give you anymore. And then I said, okay, maybe you can just give me this fine thing that is an electric pulse, you know, into my feet, you know. because I was told to do that by my guides on the day before. And okay, that's okay. And he going back and forth when I was laying there and turning it on when it was going off. And I told him, I don't feel anything in my right foot, you know. Are you sure it's on? Yeah, it's the same pressure on both sides. I was just laughing, you know. Okay, I don't feel a shit, you know, but in left foot, I feel that it's really shaking me. And then he closed the door and I went into another room. And then suddenly just this pain in my right knee, but wow, my God, it was a pain, you know. And I went right into this another ritual, you know, almost same crap, you know, but this was much deeper and much more shitty things. So it was, oh my God, so okay. So the right side, you know, the right side are the masculine, the mental, that is just forcing through and have no in the toxic masculine, you know, doesn't have any borders at all, you know, doesn't go into the feelings. And the left side is the feminine and the wounded feminine side, you know. So the reason I didn't felt anything in the right ankle and the foot is one thing, I broke it when I was a child. But it's a reason I broke it too, you know, because I didn't have any borders. And that's his, yeah. So I went deeper inside this, and and this practitioner also told me, you know, if like 100 children lines up, you know, and take off their socks, only the socks, you know, and he can just looks at everybody in few seconds who has had a really tough childhood, and who is going to a really deep, going through deep shits in the childhood, you know, because this is also very connected to the childhood, how they grew up, and also my experience is very connected to the other lifetimes, you know. You can just see on the body parts, you know, how they are, and they are reflecting everything, just like astrology reflects the all, you know. So it's astrology is a good tool to use to heal yourself, but just in a mental way it will not heal you. You have to in somehow go into the feelings into it. And my understanding, my experience, it's with a lot of tools. With that, you know, you can just break through things easily and very fast. So when I was finished yesterday on this treatment, I was cleaning the room because I needed to clean it, because I had released a lot in that room, you know, so I didn't want anybody else to go into it. And I was told to go out and find a place to eat, and I was very guided to a place, and and I was going there. And on the road to this place, or right after, I don't remember exactly. I think it was right before. I think this man was going around me, next to me, or against me. I thought, oh, no, I don't want to talk to anybody in this, no, and too many stuff have been activated inside me, and I just want to be from by myself, and he was just following me. Oh, okay, I want to talk to me. Okay, I have a little bit distance because I don't want to feel into you now. And he was from this organization that was trying to help young girls all over the world, you know, that is been forced to get married and been raped, you know, child married, you know. And he told me that now when it has been locked down for so long time and blah 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 blah, it's these numbers of these young girls that have been married away, and he's just going straight away, this guy, and told me, oh my god, oh my god, and my mental mind, I don't want to pay for it because I actually don't have the money, because I don't get any income. I just get money from, I'm just living, big to bonus, I'm just living now on the money from from apartment that I sold 1 year ago. I'm still living on that, and I barely get any income at all. But I believe that this is my life task, this is my journey, and I'm here to be a spiritual teacher, and I'm just trying to prepare myself to be ready to help much people as possible, you know. And then I went, and I was standing there with this man, and he was asking me, how many girls do you think will are going to be forced by marriage, you know, on the whole world, you know, in a year? He said 12 million girls, you know, 12 million girls in a year. And I just went into my heart and I asked my heart, should I pay this? And I hold my heart, but it's blow, you know, okay, oh my god, I have to just sign this. So I did, and and I also told this man I'm already paying another organization for exactly the same thing, you know, and that is called Plan Father, the other organization that I'm helping too. But and the other time I was also decided to help these young girls was also the same thing. I had just had that was maybe 5 years ago at least, maybe more, that I was going through the same thing, probably not as deep, not as deep as this one, but almost the same thing. I was going to my Clairvoyant school. I had a similar release, but not that connected to this rituals, because I hadn't went that deep 5-6 years ago. So I ended up to sign in there, you know, and I'm paying for helping children, especially in Brazil now, through that organization. But now I also signed up for the second one, you know, okay, and I know everything is giving and receiving, and you know, I know I just stopped a lot of these rituals, you know, that is connecting to this rape, you know, and especially to children. Damn shit, you know, so this endochrom, if you have watched anything videos about endochrom on YouTube, and you are just thinking this is just bullshit, and somebody are just finding it up, please, if you are not feeling it, then you are full of lower frequencies. If you are not seeing it, then you are full of lower frequencies that is blocking it for you. I don't say to you that you have been in a ritual, either the abuser or the victim side. I don't say that you are in one of them, but if you are not able to see it, then it's probably something there that is blocking you to say it. Maybe it's not your path to see it or feel it. Maybe it's easy as that. But I feel that if the light worker, if the rainbow light worker is strong enough, then they are able to go inside it without being affecting it by it, and then stop it for all. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm going inside these rituals that is coming to me, and I'm stopping it for all. So when I'm stopping a ritual like this, I maybe can clear millions of souls in few seconds, you know. So so, and if anything of this is resonating with you, please contact me. I'm guided to just be uploading this on Facebook, but I will see. Maybe I will upload it several places in the future. But that's the first message I got, was to upload this on Facebook. And I'm wondering if it's more things. Yeah. So when I was coming home yesterday on Tuesday, very late, I didn't do my evening practice because I felt so tired, and because I was so attacked by the lower frequencies, because I was going inside it. Because when I'm trying to make a ritual like that undone, they try to stop me, when I'm doing it. And they are also trying to affect me a little bit now when I'm doing this recording too. So I didn't smudge myself, I didn't meditate, and I didn't throw out the lower frequencies before I was going to bed, because I said to myself I was too tired. But I know also by experience other nights, that if I don't clear my space, if I don't clear myself, they will affect me so much. And that's exactly what I did, when I was waking up this morning. I was using so long time to waking up and go up at the bed and doing my morning practice. That is so important to follow for me, to get aligned and throw out, because I was standing up. When I was finally standing up, and then I felt okay. But I understood this is not a good sign, because just 1 hour ago I was feeling so crap and I couldn't stand up, and now I'm feeling okay without doing anything. And that was a big warner, so okay, so now I was going into my bathroom to smudge myself and do my regular things. And if you look at my beard and mustache and everything here, I haven't cut it for 2 weeks plus minus, and I always cut it every third day plus minus, maybe maximum 1 week, but never 2 weeks, and everything in my system was telling me, you have to fix it, you have to fix it, you have to fix it, but I understood, this is the lower frequencies, they just want me to do. So I will not be able to meditate. So I will be not able to be aligned, take back my power, and throw them out and return them back, because they know if I'm taking back my power, it's just as like this, and I send them back, like now. Then it's so easy. But if I haven't meditated, if I haven't smudged myself, if I haven't used my water sprays, Florida water, or and everything I use, find out what works for you, and use it. And one of this white sage, no, it's white copal actually, but I love white sage. I was going to shop and I was feeling into it, and I don't like it, I don't buy it, and after 2-3 weeks I go back, and my intuition said, just buy it. And I bought it, went home, and I was using it, and this is for me now the most effective smudging tools I have, And then I also understood, oh, was my lower frequencies, that was trying to make me out bad. They didn't want me to use it because it's actually working. And in the start, I was really hating the smell, but now I love it, That says so much. That says so much, So now we are still in this eclipse, and it's this eclipse and all eclipse, and especially this one in Taurus Scorpio, so much connected to enlightenment. Especially Taurus is very connected to the Buddha and the enlightenment of the whole body, the whole system. And you remember Venus was also in conjunction with the sun and moon on this eclipse. And Venus is also very connected to the third eye, how to see things. I open my eyes and everything is light. But in order to get there, you have to scatter, throw out everything that is not you, to be light, to be pure, love and light, Everybody wants to be free, But how are you going to be free if it's so much unhealed stuff inside you and your system and your ancestral lines, DNA, cells, whatever, You have to get it pure, And I have so many tools that I can teach away to learn this, because I'm using it every day. I'm struggling, so I'm trying to teach this away by learning it. But someday I need to learn this away because I will never be ready, So just 2 days ago, I think it was on Sunday, I was making a mandala right down here in the forest where I'm sitting now. I don't want to show you the place. And this mandala was actually about now I'm claiming my spot. Now I will start doing workshops and teach away astrology as I'm using it. I want to teach away my tools and everything that I got because I feel ready now. Even it's the middle of this eclipse and they are trying to beat me up, then I'm just getting so much stronger. I'm like, "Rah! You are just making me stronger." And I hope you can really feel that energy. They are just making me stronger, and the same thing should be to you, because when you have these tools, they are just showing you what is unhealed. We are all one, so it's not a war. This is just love, actually, everything. But sometimes I will, with my hand on my heart, I will say that sometimes I'm getting angry and go into the lower frequency with anger and throwing him that back. But I know when I'm going into my feelings and into my divine feminine, it's like just pushing them lovely back with love and light and bliss and joy, without any struggle, without any force, because it's the divine feminine. It's so much more powerful, She is the energy and everything, exactly also in the air we are breathing in. We are breathing in yin and we are breathing out yang. I didn't know this, I knew this, I found out this few weeks ago, So you're actually the breath of life. There is yin. There is a softness, and it's this chaos, an arcane, hurricane, or a typhoon, or this, I don't remember the English word, about when the water streams are going around in one, in the water, that is actually clearing stuff and healing stuff, and hurricane, that is actually a divine feminine that is really just deleting things, and it's very, and deleting the programs, but then also sadly things happening there too, and of course fire, that's the masculine, when something burns down, then it's the masculine, divine masculine, coming and cleaning up stuff too. So both is working together, in a divine masculine or divine feminine. I think this is enough now, so I hope that you still watch and somebody still is watching this video, because I'm really sharing now much of the things that I have understood, and much of my own tools that I will teach away. I will not give it here, but I have told you now I will teaches away. So if you are ready, when you are watching this video, you are probably ready. Please contact me, come to my courses, learn my stuff. And in the future, I'll be much more powerful now, you know. But just look at what I have done the last 2 days, you know. And if you are seeing this in the future, maybe some years in the future, then I'm not the same person that I'm doing this recording. That also you should have in your mind, you know. Then I have probably helped myself so much, and I've helped many other people so much too. Maybe I'm not in the earth either. Maybe I have passed by to the rainbow earth. So anyway, think that I will give away tools so you also can come there in the future. And I'm very glad to talk a little bit more about Chiron, you know, because the Chiron is the bridge between the Capricorn and the Aquarius. And when you have done the work in Capricorn and ended all darkness, the Scorpio is starting the work, you know, to do the work, starting to shatter all that you are in order to be all that you shatter all that you are not, shatter all that you are not, in order to be all that you are. So it's the Capricorn are doing that job. The Capricorn are ending the darkness forever. Then it's only light left in the Aquarius. And the Chiron is the bridge between the Capricorn and the Aquarius, you know. And this bridge is the rainbow bridge, and that's the Antakarana. I have to turn this off. I just come to my courses and see what I have to teach away, you know. It's so much stuff I will teach away. And I hope you will really, really love everything that I will teach away. And if it's something, just contact me, but you have to be pure. If the question have to be from your heart and not just interrupting me, you know, because I will not just answer things physically. It have to be energy exchange, you know, for it. So then you have to probably join one of my courses or pay for one of my mentorships programs or one-to-one sessions or astrology healing, or maybe a healing session in the future, because I don't offer any healing now, but maybe in the future I will start doing it. I will probably teach away first. First, I will probably have classes or courses that I will teach about how you can heal and how you can heal yourself. So, namaste. I love you. We are all one. Hope to see you someday. Goodbye.